It's hard to imagine, isn't it, that it's only a matter of a couple of months back that this literally happened to, of course, the wonderful Catherine, Princess of Wales. Now, as you know, Catherine's going through her own personal battles at the moment, but we are lucky enough to be able to have glimpses and, of course, a little bit of insight, all thanks to pictures and memos that she sent out to various charities and stuff like that. But what I'm delighted about, as of course her eldest son, His Royal Highness Prince George, turns, yes, can you believe it, 11 years old. How did that happen? I mean, it just seems 10 minutes ago, doesn't it? We were all stood outside the hospital cheering away and being delighted, of course, at this brand new royal arrival. And see, people might say, oh, Neil, you're sycophantic and everything. It's just nice, you know, it's nice to be part of something like that, particularly great ambassadors for our wonderful country and our Commonwealth. Whatever way you look at it, we all need some anchors in our life. And I think the royal family, and I don't mind saying this, do a terrific job. They're far from perfect, but then who is? You know, that's the problem. Now, looking at this delightful picture that was released just literally a few hours back now, well, it was taken in Windsor by his mum, Catherine, the Princess of Wales. And the reason why I'm delighted about this new news is simply this. When you look at the picture, it's very informal, isn't it? But you can see, and you know, if you're a boy, you'll get this, but you know, he doesn't want to wear a tie. I bet mum suggested a tie, but no, I'm not having a tie. I'm 11 now, I don't you know, I mean, we've seen him wear a tie on the formal occasions to things like the football with his dad, of course, Prince William. But what I like about this is you can see a glint of independence in the eye, and that's what happens, isn't it, when you get to a certain age. But the bigger story behind this is this: literally, Catherine has taken back control of literally the ownership of the photography. Very much sort of a mess earlier on March time, if you remember, regarding the debacle over the Mother's Day photo. But now, not only has Catherine got her, shall we say, va-va-voom back, but more importantly, other senior members of the British monarchy are now sort of seeking her out for their own personal pictures. And I think this is literally the way to go. Keep everything in-house. Simply because if you remember, the agency that said, you know, to kill the project, and this was followed by other particular agencies around the world, was very damaging, not just to her confidence, but of course to the House of Windsor. As I said before, what had she done other than play around with Photoshop? Nothing that terribly bad in that. But now they have to wait for Catherine to you know, release the picture. They have to get permission to publish the picture, and they now do not make money from the picture. The only thing they can make money from is, of course, people clicking on with the ads at the side. So if you look at a sort of a power woman who's taking back control of her life against a bit of a disaster, then definitely this is the Princess of Wales. And I, for one, am truly delighted on how this has turned out. And by the way, a belated happy birthday, sir. I'm sure you're going to have a terrific 11th birthday. And you too, Mum. Neil Shawn in the very heart of London.